Shoot, I'm even fine if you wanted to let Dan Moore sit and give Broderick the whole game. I'm not tripping on that either.
He's locked in, huh? It's official. I was wrong. Alex Kozora, we know him.
Shout out to Alex, bro. I like Broderick.
His
he need more urgency, bro.
His reporting, he said, he tweeted out, because he's been at those training camps like every time. He said Dan Moore took 96% of the training camp snaps at first team.
Yeah.
And then we seen him with the first team in the preseason games. Yeah, he's going to start
and
week 1.
What have we said about Dan?
That was going to be Broderick.
We said Dan has started 2 full seasons at left tackle. Dan is a professional. You watch Dan play, just watch the last 2 seconds of every play with Dan versus with Broderick. Dan plays with just more urgency when he's finishing. And that is the difference at this level at times. Everybody's so talented. But because we're so talented, you gotta go every time.
We saw some of this stuff with Broderick at Georgia, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because he's so talented, so athletic at times.
He would let some things leak through.
And what carried over into the preseason game? You look at the plays where he's had success, he's showing what he's capable of. The plays where he's got, technique's been a little lazy. The finish hasn't been as urgent as it needs to be. That's the part for him where he's going to have to understand at this level, that's not going to cut it. These pass rushers, everybody out here, if you face the pass rushers in the NFL, they know how to win. They know how to get a sack. You cannot come out there chilling. The same convo we talked about, Deion Dawkins chilling the first rep versus Herbig, and Herbig smoked him around the corner. Project same convo, man. Deion is a $60 million tackle. He's been doing this for a long time. He can't even chill like that. You definitely can't chill like that. But that's some of the stuff, especially with young players, you just got to learn at this level. Remember when I said last week, I was like, yeah, I don't know if he was fatigued or if he was just kind of chilling. You the first rounder, you were here late in the preseason game. Is that the vibe? Watching it again, I just feel like he has to finish better. Now, is that a cardio thing? It could be.
That's what I was going to ask.
It could definitely be.
Out of shape?
Trust me, I'm not saying he's out of shape, but there's a difference between when you're going through the season is as a collegiate athlete. You got pro day, you got combine, you got all-star game, and then you on the traveling circuit. You going on your visits. So in terms of training for football, not always the same. Now, that's still not an excuse because I could point to Herbig, I could point to JPJ, I could point to all these other guys, and that hasn't been the case. And Broderick has still been playing a lot. So it's not to say that he's not in good shape. But there is just a difference between Dan Moore's conditioning right now versus Broderick's conditioning if we're watching the two of them. And that's just something as a younger player, you got to just figure that out. Man, all of us
and
go
I thought
through
he looked fine. I still think Broderick looked good out there.
Absolutely.
It's just, he lets one or two things slip on occasion.
That's the finish part, the urgency part. And when you hear Coach Tomlin talk about detailing your work, that's also what he's referring to. It can't be you do it right 95 times and then the last 5 plays you just chill on. It can't be that. It has to be every single play because at that particular position at left tackle, one play is the difference, isn't it? If you chill on this play or you get beat at left tackle, that's our quarterback getting rocked. That's potentially a strip sack. That's potentially a forced pick. It's a lot of bad that happens, man. And that's why they are the second most important player on offense. So you can't be chilling. You got to be locked in, dialed in, playing with urgency. Think about when we would talk Dan Moore versus Myles Garrett. What would we say? Bro, he's just going to fight him. He's going to fight him. He's going to make it so scrappy, bro. He is not going to just take an L and walk with it. He is going to do every little thing. That's what Broderick has to add to his game right now, bro. Like, he got to get that type of urgency. Hopefully he can. And I feel like he will. He's young. But Dan Moore is also a good player. I feel like people kind of...
4th rounder, already came into the league with a chip on his shoulder. Yeah. And we just drafted a dude to replace him. So
and everybody rolled him off as soon as he came. Oh, yeah, it's done. It's done. I'm like...
You add that fighting element that he already had into all these new variables, and he's going to fight even more.
Absolutely, man.
You got to respect it.
Absolutely. Like I said, I like Dan's energy, man. I like it a lot. Right above your head on the screen, there's a logo. I don't know if you know that, man. It's a logo. It goes by the name of DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, just the top-rated sportsbooking app. You feel me? Safe, secure, dependable, reliable. Sound like I'm talking about you, low key. I'm just talking about the app, though. You know how that is, man. It's the best of the best. I don't like the beer on the best of the best, Deke. All right? And that's what DraftKings Sportsbook is, ladies and gents. And of course, today's show is brought to you by them. So salute DraftKings, man, for being back on board for us this season. And with that being the case, you know if we talking about them, baby, you know we got to have a promo code. So if this is your first time rocking with DraftKings, download the app. All right. Then after you download said app, it's going to be time to make that first wager, Deke. All right. So when you're about to make that first wager, because you want that opportunity to make a little money. You put that first.
Makes the games more exciting.
It does. It definitely does. So you put a little $5 down, right? Because you want to just tip. You want to put your toe in. A little minimum of $5, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the secret is this, though, Deke. When you put the promo code in with the $5 bet, the promo code is MOATS. You put that in with that $5 bet, you get $200 in free DraftKings deposit bonus money to use for future bets as well. I mean, it's a great concept.
You just got to put $5 in.
That's it. $5 and MOATS is the promo code.
I'm not the smartest guy out there, but that seems like a good deal.
It is pretty chill, bro. It is pretty chill. So it is, a win-win. That's how I look at it, man. That's definitely how I look at it. But Deke, I do know at times we can have a little bit too much fun, right? When you getting these opportunities to make a little bit of that moolah, baby, it get a little crazy. And sometimes you might get a little out of whack.
Yeah.
You might even have what they call a gambling problem. Deke, you could need crisis counseling and referral services.
Got to keep the priorities straight.
100%. And if you live in New York, there is a specific number for you to call or even text. But for everybody else, the number you need to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.